After a very successful season, Ani Babooli finds himself in Valencia, Spain, where he is due to collect the award for the player of the season in the Segunda División of Spain. This is a truly historic day for Ani Babooli, as he is finally being recognized on the world stage for his footballing ability. And although it's only in the Segunda División, a Player of the Season award shows that Ani Babooli is one hell of a player, and he is a star in the making. And look how happy Ani is to be recognized for his footballing ability. But there is still work to be done as we find ourselves in the promotion playoff. And we face off against Leganes for our first matchup. And this is going to be a tough fixture as we begin the two-leg draw as the away team. And Babooli on the ball, getting stopped in his tracks as Cisse passes to Pulido. Franquesa passing it right to Babooli. Ani Babooli with the interception. Ani Babooli with the long shot, and Ani Babooli hitting it off the bar. And Ani Babooli applying some pressure. And there's Silva heading it to Babooli, who loses the ball, but Cortajarena is there. And Ani Babooli lobbing it over to Silva, and Silva with a headed effort. Juan Soriano there with the save. Tony Abad with the interception. Franquesa passing it over to Babooli, but missing him. And now Malero to Peña. Peña finding Miguel. And Miguel on the ball, threading it through to Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz with a shot, and Juan Cruz unable to score. And Ani Babooli with a brilliant, smart interception on the ball. Left-footed shot, off the post, off the back of Juan Soriano, and into the back of the net. And Ani Babooli giving Huesca a 1-0 lead. And Franquesa getting his chain snatched by Ani Babooli, as Babooli heads down the touchline, cuts in, assesses his options. A beautiful pass to Silva, and now Daniel Ojeda laying it off for Cortajarena, who smashes it into the top left bins. And Huesca coming away with a 2-0 victory in the first leg, as Ani Babooli gets sucked up. What the hell? Why the hell? The fans going crazy in Huesca. And Ani Babooli and his team collecting a 2-0 victory in the first leg of the playoff promotion semifinal. And as you can see here, Deportiva La Coruña on the other side of the bracket, beating Zaragoza in the first leg. And will we make it to the final? Only time will tell as we head into match 2 of the playoff semifinal. And now we're hosting Leganes. And Ani Babooli just lurking there. Peña lobbing it over, and it's Pulido on the ball, passing it to Cisse. And Duke getting tackled by Babooli. Tony Abad on the ball, unable to get it past to anybody. And Jimenez is there to collect and kick it over. And Duke with a brilliant header to Cisse. Milian back to Cisse. Cisse lobbing it to Miguel, who puts it into the back of the net. And Leganes not going out without a fight, as we find ourselves only up 1 goal with a lot of football left to be played. And Juan Cruz on the ball now. Juan Cruz cutting back, finding Malero. Miguel laying it off for Cisse. Milian with a shot. Arabas is there to clear it out. And Ani Babooli running. The cross coming in. Miguel heading it away. Alonso to Babooli. Babooli with a left-footed shot. Cortajarena finding Babooli. Ani Babooli on the ball. A right-footed shot this time, but Juan Soriano is there to make the save. Franquesa turning, getting stopped in his tracks. Luna on the ball, losing the ball. Duke getting tackled by Babooli. Ani Babooli continuing his run on the ball now. Ani Babooli still on the ball, sending it through to Luna. Silva passing it to Babooli. Ani Babooli. Brilliant pass to Luna. Luna cuts in. Pass to Babooli. Babooli lays it off for Silva. Continues his run. Ani Babooli on the left into the back of the net. How many times have we seen this goal? Ani Babooli hitting the prance. And Huesca in total control. Franquesa to Miguel. Cisse sending it through to Duke. Duke with a very weak shot. And Ani Babooli with some skill moves. Ani Babooli now looking dangerous. Sending it through to Luna. Luna heading towards goal. Luna cutting in, crossing it. Babooli unable to get to the ball. And Milian stopped in his tracks. Luna finding Babooli. Ani Babooli passing it over to Dani Ojeda. Dani Ojeda sending it through to Ani Babooli. Ani Babooli having a shot into the back of the net in stunning fashion as he does the Ani Babooli prance and celebrates with the Huesca fans as we are going to the final in the playoff promotion. A wonderful chance for Huesca to attain promotion to La Liga. And you can see here, we face off against Deportivo La Coruña in the final of the playoff. After beating Leganes, Deportivo La Coruña was able to beat Zaragoza, and now we have a final on our hands. And match 1 will be hosted by Huesca, as Yeremay has a long shot and just wide it goes. And Zaragoza would continue to apply pressure. But Ani Babooli with a thunderous tackle got possession of the ball and took a few touches, assessed his options, and had a pop and was just wide. And as the second half began, Javi Mayer passed it to Babooli, who had all the open space you could ever ask for. And he had another shot, but Bachmann with an easy save. And just a few minutes later, Luis Cruz would have his pass intercepted by Ani Babooli, who would turn, pass it to Javi Mayer, who would be unable to find anybody with the pass. And Yeremay to Mulatieri. And Jose Angel passing it to Mario S. Mario S with a shot and way wide. Yeremay laying it off. Luna with a brilliant tackle. Working with Ani Babooli. Ani Babooli on the ball now. Ani Babooli down the touchline he goes. Cutting back. Passing it to Luna. Ani Babooli looking to make a run. Ani Babooli now on the ball. Ani Babooli cutting in brilliantly. Ani Babooli on his left into the back of the net. It goes. Ani Babooli giving Huesca a 1-0 lead as he does the Ani Babooli prance and celebrates with his teammates. And Babooli with a brilliant tackle on Luis Cruz, passing it over to Liberto. Liberto will take a few touches, send it over to Silva, who would have a shot, but would be unable to put it into the back of the net. And the match would come to an end, a 1-0 victory for Huesca. And this is a very important 1-0 victory. It gives us the advantage for the second leg of the fixture. We just have to defend the 1-0 lead. And as you can see, Huesca are just one match away from being promoted to La Liga. Can they hold on to this lead? Can they expand the lead? Only time will tell. And Deportivo La Coruña with a cross. Antonio Abad doing well to deal with it. And Yeremay would get the second opportunity here. And Babooli gave him all the space he would ever ask for. And he had a shot, but Jimenez was there to save it. Some brilliant football played here by Deportivo La Coruña. As Maya is on the ball now. And Maya will take it down the touchline. And Maya would lay it off for Mario S. Across here. Arribas trying to clear it, but Rangera with the shot. Mario S to Yeremay. Mulatieri having a shot, but Jimenez with the stretching save. A whole lot of pressure from Deportivo La Coruña. Babooli back to Luna. Curta Gerina finding Babooli. Ani Babooli looking to make something happen now. laying it off for Silva, who will be unable to score. Ani Babooli with the free kick, passing it to Carrillo. And Carrillo's pass intercepted. Mario S on the ball. And Babooli with a brilliant tackle. And Babooli taking it down the touchline, looking to waste as much time as he possibly can. Ani Babooli cutting in. Ani Babooli still on the ball, having a left-footed shot, but Bachmann is there to collect. And with just a few seconds left in the match, Deportivo La Coruña unable to make anything happen, and SD Huesca has attained promotion to La Liga. Ani Babooli has helped this team get promoted to the #1 division in Spain. Ani Babooli will have the chance to play against some of the biggest stars in world football. I'm talking Kylian Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, all kinds of players that Ani Babooli will get the chance to play with now. And look at the scenes in Huesca as the fans celebrate their promotion and the team gets ready to lift the promotion trophy. And although this is technically Ani Babooli's first ever trophy, he won't be sticking this one in the trophy cabinet. Ani Babooli is fully aware that they had to scrape for this promotion. And the only title that you can win is when you win the league. And we did not do that. But that's okay, because Ani Babooli was able to help Huesca get promoted in his first season as a professional footballer. And you can truly say he has repaid the trust that they put in him at the beginning of the season. Will Ani Babooli stay at Huesca and duke it out with the big boys in Spain? Will Ani Babooli look to move elsewhere? Only time will tell. For now, Ani Babooli and SD Huesca have a promotion to celebrate. Ani Babooli has an off-season to enjoy. And then we will find out where Ani Babooli will go next in his career. And as you can see, the team lining up for the team photo, a truly memorable moment in all of our careers. We have attained promotion to the biggest league in España. And we end season 1 of the FC26 player career mode with a newly promoted SD Huesca and a fully motivated Ani Babooli. Where will Ani Babooli go in his career? Will he stay at Huesca for the next season? Will he move on to greater opportunities? Only time will tell. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. This has been Dennis from Climbing Wall Gaming. Be sure to have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.